We've been AIing for about probably 14, 15 years. We started out just AIing our virgin heifers. At that point, we got along great with that, and we started increasing the numbers we AI'd, and now we AI not only the heifers, but also a pretty good percentage of our cow herd.
The quality is what it will be about as we compete with other proteins, with other species of meat production. We must find an efficiency level that we don't have as a general population in the cattle business. And so our focus is to continually move towards that top 10 or 20% of the commercial production and take every advantage we could, not only in genetics from GENEX, but in the marketing and in the management which we can provide with the hard grasses we have in southeast Wyoming.
The breeding barn helped tremendously. As you can see, the heifers walk out, they're not stirred up. It's helped our conception rate by probably 10 to 15%.
Chute side service with GENEX Cooperative Incorporated. That's next on The American Rancher. Hello, I'm Pam Minnick, and welcome to The American Rancher. This week, we're going to visit cattlemen in Missouri and Oregon who are using the chute side service provided by GENEX Cooperative in their cattle operations. As many of you are aware, GENEX is a leading company that specializes in providing cattle genetics and artificial insemination services to stockmen in both the beef and dairy industries. Today, we'll meet ranchers about central Missouri from the communities of Kabul and Vienna who are getting their females bred through GENEX. Then we'll check out Superior's select female replacement auctions and how Superior is committed to helping rebuild America's cow herd. It's going to be a good program, and we're glad you joined us, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
Reputation, integrity, creativity. What's in our name?
Superior Livestock Auction.
The industry-leading livestock marketing company that focuses on its roots, serving the cattle industry for over 25 years. We grew out of a need and blossomed into a leader. We understand that a name means far more than just some words on a page. It's character and history. It's lifelong endeavors. It's your identity. What's in a name?
Superior Livestock Auction. Market your cattle the superior way.
Jackpot Livestock Probiotic is an easy-to-use liquid in feed or water that increases feed efficiency and promotes animal health. Jackpot is ideal in all feeding programs and certified in value-added programs. It reduces days on feed by increasing average daily gain. It reduces days off feed from hauling stress and more. It's proven high-risk cattle are better managed with Jackpot. Whether you have 5 head or 5,000, protect your investment for cents a day with Jackpot. Made in America and veteran-owned.
Superior's Country Page is the go-to marketplace if you're in need of buying or selling cattle right now. The Country Page offers feeders, cows, bred stock, and more. Cattle ranchers like the Country Page because it's easy to use. Cattle have a set asking price, and then you have the ability to bid at your own pace. Superior's Country Page also has 24/7 customer service to help you find what you're looking for. Call Superior today and see how the Country Page can help you.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. GENEX is dedicated to providing high-quality semen, progressive genetics, and professional service. Their cooperative structure is well suited for handling the needs of ranchers in a very people-oriented manner. GENEX maintains a current beef bull lineup that matches up well with today's market needs. The philosophy of combining cow sense with science continues at GENEX. They realize that breeding profitable cattle is more than putting high EPDs together in a pedigree. Longevity in cattle is an important component in profitability. Obviously, a herd needs to have genetics for performance and quality, but structural traits that influence longevity is where cow sense plays a part in the GENEX program. John Barnhart ranches along the northern edge of the Ozarks, near Vienna, Missouri, and runs a commercial Angus herd of more than 800 cows. John has been using the GENEX AI service for nearly 8 years and has made positive, sweeping changes to his operation during this time.
We started out just AIing our virgin heifers. We got along great with that, and we started increasing the numbers we AI'd, and now we AI not only the heifers, but also a pretty good percentage of our cow herd. AI has afforded us the option to increase a lot of very favorable traits in our herd. When we first started, we had some udder problems. We had some disposition problems in our cattle. AI has given us the opportunity to select sires that will virtually eliminate both of those problems. From a maternal standpoint, the maternal level of our females has increased tremendously. Probably one of the biggest areas that we've noticed a tremendous improvement in our cattle has been carcass quality. When we first started this a number of years ago, traditionally we'd bounce around about 15 to 20% CAB carcass acceptance on our cattle. The last group we got data back on, we had between 71 and 72% CAB and 96 to 97% choice and prime. So it's pretty evident that the AI program has not only increased the maternal ability of our herd, it's also done wonders for our carcass quality in the cattle.
Genetics is very much the key to remaining productive in the beef industry. At GENEX, breeding profitable cattle is both an art and a science. GENEX utilizes all the available data and technology to make the best selection decisions, which means evaluating dams' production records, structural correctness and feet, udders, fleshing ability, fertility, dispositions, service, and high-quality semen.
Many years ago, before we started our AI program, we would traditionally go to some of the top bull sales in this part of the country and try to buy some of their better bulls. We found that in spite of buying some of the top animals there, we still couldn't make the genetic improvement with respect to our udder, our quality, our disposition, that we can utilizing high accuracy sires. We have a kind of a policy, we use no sires less than 90% accurate, so there's absolutely no surprises at all. When we use these cattle, we can basically be guaranteed that we're going to make the necessary improvements that we're after.
Why GENEX? It's people, first of all. At GENEX, it's more than selling semen. It's about having a passion for beef from start to finish. Over 300 of the most highly trained and well-equipped reps in the U.S., along with a people-friendly cooperative structure, means the company remains very customer-focused.
I'm Stan Locke. I'm the Beef Large Herd Development Specialist with GENEX, and I'm here today with Kirkman Farms, and on my right is Randy Kirkman and Scott and John Kirkman, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their operation here in South Central Missouri. So Randy, can you just give us a summary of your operation here?
Well, we've just got a Angus-based cow herd. We run around 1,500 cows usually. Try to keep 200-300 replacement heifers every year. We calve spring and fall, and we've been using GENEX here to do all of our artificialing for the heifers in the spring and fall. And we've had real good results, and hopefully we continue to do that.
John, tell us a little bit about your sire selection and kind of what you look for with the sires we've been using.
Well, we like the proven genetics, no doubt. The final answer has worked real well in our herd. We've used some right answer and some other bulls on the various places, but they just work really well for us, and we enjoy the shoot side service. It's another tool, and it just simply works well for the heifer breeding programs.
Scott, tell us a little bit your thoughts on the shoot side service. How does that work on AI day for you to get that all prepared and make it run smoothly?
Oh, it's very simple. We used to do it the first year we tried it in the squeeze chute, and the breeding barn helped tremendously. As you can see, the heifers walk out, they're not stirred up. It's helped our conception rate by probably 10 to 15%.
Good. John, tell us a little bit about what I call stockpiling those genetics up front on the AI season, where you retain your replacement heifers, and then tell us a little bit about you marketing bred females.
Well, the AI adds value to them, no doubt, so we definitely want that. It's a selling point by all means, and you know, we retain ownership of most all of them usually, but you got to have good Angus cattle, so you need to get the best there is, I think.
What about combining or shortening the labor required during calving season, Scott? Is that a big help?
You bet. When you have to get up through the night, we calve in February. We have a lot of bad weather here, and if you have to get up very many nights in a row, that shortened calving period, not to mention it makes such an even calf crop out of them. We calve, 2 weeks time. Them calves are so close in size and weight. When they come to wean, the steers are worth a premium.
You bet. Well, we really appreciate, from the GENEX standpoint, being able to work with a quality operation like the Kirkman farms here in Missouri.
GENEX has a lineup of calving ease genetics to be utilized in large heifer development operations where sleep all night calving ease is essential. In addition, these bulls have proven traits beyond calving ease, such as growth, maternal traits, and carcass merit. A few calving ease options at GENEX include Final Answer, Bismarck, Right Answer, Ensure, Thunder, Big Sky, and Victor 719T. GENEX can supply maternal genetics used to create replacement females in order to build a cow herd. These females will excel in structural correctness for feet and legs, fleshing ability, fertility, udder quality, disposition, and be replacements in your herd for years to come.
Many years ago, when we first entertained the thought of AI in our operation, we were pretty hesitant about it because my idea was, boy, it's going to take a lot of time. The investment in time and labor is going to be tremendous. It's just something I didn't know whether I wanted to jump into. As history has proven, we were totally wrong in that respect. All we have to do is bring the cattle to them. At the end of that day, we have usually around 2/3 of that set of cattle pregnant the very first day of the season to a high accuracy bull that we can no way, shape, or form afford to own. These cattle are going to be worth a tremendous margin, not only as carcass cattle, but also as future replacements for our cow herd. The GENEX program, it's just another day of working cattle, and the results are fantastic.
At GENEX, it's more than just selling semen. It's about having a passion for beef from start to finish. GENEX believes that breeding profitable cattle is both an art and a science. They utilize all available data and technology to make the best selection choices. When we return, we'll find out how Superior Livestock is merging the nation's best genetics utilizing GENEX influenced cattle together with a brand new marketing tool to help rebuild our nation's cow herd to be the best it's ever been. This is the American Rancher. Stay with us.
Superior Livestock Auction has been the pioneer in livestock video marketing since 1987. Each decade, we've built our reputation and take great pride in what we do best, marketing the country's greatest calves with value-added programs during our summer auctions for fall delivery. Our VAC program set the highest integrity for industry standards, and consignors and buyers alike reap the benefits. Superior Livestock Auction. Let us market your cattle the superior way. Visit us at superiorlivestock.com.
We want a trust relationship with our customers. We want them to know that we care about them, that our products work, and we'll stand behind them.
To come back and purchase, to bid and buy their customers' cattle, they're very, very dedicated to a customer's product, and I think that creates a lot of longevity.
98, that's 63,000. Thank you.
Beef Quality Assurance is your consumer-friendly story. Becoming BQA certified allows you to share your story and ensure customers that we're responsibly raising a safe, wholesome, and healthy beef supply. The checkoff-funded BQA program equips you with the best management practices for handling cattle, tending to their health, and taking care of the environment. And now, thanks to a partnership with Behringer Ingelheim, you and your employees can earn a free BQA certification online from September 15th to November 20th. Visit bqa.org today.
Superior Livestock has taken the guesswork out of bringing select genetics into your cow herd through the Superior Select Replacement Female Auctions. These replacement females are solid and ready to go to work for you. Be sure and register for these upcoming Superior Select Replacement Female Auctions.
It's the new cattle drive for the modern day. Market your livestock the superior way.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. Superior Livestock Auction has been in the business of marketing cattle for over a quarter of a century. They have a proven model to get the best price on load lots of cattle for producers across the nation. After a serious drought handicapped the nation's cow herd and numbers across the board dropped, Superior decided it was time to create a tool to make some of the highest quality cattle available to help the resurgence of the nation's herd. Here's more on our story.
Since we started selling cattle in 1987, we'd sell stocker feeder cattle and calves. And at the end of the sale, by the way, we've got some bred stock we're going to sell. So, we'd kind of mixed results. We'd get sometimes it'd be really good bred stock auctions, sometimes not so good. So what we're doing is isolating the bred stock. There's criteria involved. Danny goes through all the contracts, selects the ones that qualify, and they have their own catalog, they have their own sale date. We're trying to get as much information as we can about the genetics of the bred heifers or replacement heifer calves or cows that we can, so the buyer knows exactly what he's buying. He knows exactly when they're going to calve, and he has all that information he can use to make a purchasing decision.
When we first began the Superior Select concept, we did it in anticipation of the rebuilding of the nation's cow herd, and prices have done pretty much what we thought they would. They've come along and come a long ways since then, and the buyers of those select females are now in a great position in the cattle that they've bought.
Yeah, we brought the earliest calving group of cattle to the sale here. We brought nine lots of 50 head each. We fetal sexed the calves and tightened up calving dates, and we're very pleased with the response of the buyers. The cattle went from Wyoming, Nebraska, New Mexico, and Texas.
The relationship with GENEX and Superior started a few years back, where we got together with GENEX, and what we wanted to do was build a referral system between the two companies. GENEX is really good at one thing, and that's breeding female. I mean, they are really good. Their system is about the best we've seen, where they come in, totally take, bring the breeding barns in, the people, the semen, everything. It's a turnkey operation. They come to your place, and they can breed an incredible amount of cattle in a day. It's really impressive. And so with what they do well and what we do well is market livestock. So just combining our two strengths to offer the industry better genetics, more consistency, and trying to accomplish a better way to do that.
The GENEX sires allows us in the heifer program to custom design really for the customer base what they want in a black baldy heifer. We didn't take any orders this year, but we felt like we could define our program through the superior sale, and we certainly intend for that to be a repeatable experience. The Superior Select sale with the GENEX enhancement, their signia on the cattle, brings value because people understand that it's a program, not just a buying opportunity that may or may not be there at a different time. They know the GENEX value. Those that appreciate the Baldy program, they tie that together and know that they're getting a quality product that we'll stand behind.
A rancher can make great strides in the genetic improvement of his cattle by participating in the sale. He can buy a load lot of cattle that are AI'd to one bull. Okay, so he gets a really consistent calf crop out of that, where in the past they might do it yourself and just keep some heifers back and sell the others. In this way, he can buy a load of them and increase his genetic potential.
The bred cattle sale that this is very unique. It's a different focus than just commodity cattle. We're looking at an enhanced value product that's specifically focused on this sale.
We started a year ago, so we've learned a lot in a year on what is working and what's not working. So I do see it improving. Every sale it gets better.
The Superior model is an amazing thing. It's transitioned the marketing of cattle in the last 20, 30 years. The success of it is pretty amazing, and we feel like it has a significant part of the future. We're glad to be a part of that.
We certainly want to continue the Select idea and move forward with that as we rebuild the nation's herd. It's not going to happen in 1 year. It will take several years to rebuild the herd, and we want to give buyers access to the fantastic quality females that are on the ranches that Superior deals with.
The Superior Select Replacement Auction is an opportunity for buyers to buy home-raised, one-iron set of bred heifers or pairs or cows or whatever we're offering in load lots, if that's what you're looking for, that fit your environment and that'll work for you.
Really allows a rancher to rebuild his herd in a uniform way, in a very expedited fashion, versus saving back heifers year after year. This allows uniformity to come in a much faster way, a much better way with known genetics of high quality cattle.
As in previous auctions, the highest quality cattle, infused with the best genetics available, will be represented and available to help restore your herd and enhance your bottom line. To get more information about this Superior Select female auction and to check on what Superior Livestock has in store for the new year, visit superiorlivestock.com. To find out more about GENEX, visit their website, Crinet.com. That's CRINET.com. That's about all the time we have today. To find out more about us, visit our website, theamericanrancher.com, or look us up on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. For the entire American Rancher team, I'm Pam Minnick. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Tune in to the rural way of life on The American Rancher. Go with us as we visit the people and places and follow the stories that make ranching an American lifestyle. It's both the heritage and enterprise of livestock production across our nation each week from the people that do it. Check RFD-TV, the magazine, for times and listings in your area, and visit our website, theamericanrancher.com.